information, what and from which country they are, what type of transaction they want to do. Attention to detail is paramount, and apart from this, what they have to do is
opportunities. Which industry should I target? And even in the finance industry, there are multiple, right? Banking, like there are multiple fintech and all these things, right? What kind of companies are
tax
major?
section.
Yeah, transactions and everything, right? So taxation also is there. So what kind of company should I target majorly so that I can easily get into this?
So
Hi guys, good morning. Once again, welcome back to one more podcast in Grow with Gireesh podcast. So today we have one more success story in front of us, and this time we have a completely different domain and job role, which we are going to understand today, and also understand how exactly in this new domain, what are the career growth opportunities, what kind of hikes you can expect, and how do you plan your career as well. And today we have in front of us Mr. Ajay Kumar with over 2 years of experience as a hedge fund operation analyst, where previously worked at Citco, and currently after a brief career gap of approximately 6 months to 1 year of career gap, so he transitioned into Altodomus with a 41% hike despite having a career gap. So this journey is not easy, but today we will understand and ask him what is the journey he has gone through, what are the challenges, and how did he overcome it. I hope this podcast will give you value. Watch until the end, because we are going to give you a complete roadmap on how you can get into this finance domain and also hedge fund operationalist role as well. Right? Without being much delay, let's welcome Mr. Ajay to the podcast. Hi, Ajay.
Yeah, hi Gireesh.
Hi. So, fine, Ajay. Without wasting much time, please introduce yourself to the audience. Then we'll take it from there.
So my name is Ajay Kumar, and I am from Hyderabad. So from the past 2 years, I started working with Citco, which is a hedge fund administration company.
Mm-hmm.
So where my role was investor relation administrator. So
Okay.
I used to take care of all the bookkeeping of the hedge funds, primary hedge funds, and huge funds from US and Canada region.
Okay, got it. So mostly you're from the US and UK, that space.
Client. Yeah, I used to cater. Yeah.
Got it. Then?
So my primary task there was I used to do KYC onboarding, client onboarding, and processing the trade, as well as distributing their reports as well, because they execute various trades month-to-month basis. So I was part of generating financial statements and reporting to them.
Okay, got it.
So after that,
Please carry on.
So after that, I had to leave the organization due to some personal reasons. So that's then after a brief gap, then I started to look around in the job market. That was in 2025, start of 2025. And with the advent of AI as well, the market was so unstable, and due to the global scenarios, the market was still unstable. Then still I was trying to I started job hunting. That's when I found your videos on the YouTube. And that inspired me when I saw a couple of stories like how did they jump even after career gap, and I could relate with it because I too had a career gap and I just wanted to get back to the workforce.
Got it. Makes sense. So if you wanted to, let's say I'm a 10-year-old, I don't know anything about what does a hedge fund analyst does. You explain in a brief manner. Let's say if I wanted to start my career as a hedge fund operationalist, mostly into the finance domain, right? So what would be the basic career roadmap? So should I have a BTech qualification? Should I have a BCom or commerce? Like what is the starting path? How do I get into this industry? How do I get into this job title? And what are the qualifications required?
Surely, Gireesh. So coming back to this, this industry is known as investment banking and hedge fund operation domain. So as we have for data analytics, for business analytics, this is the domains, right? So this comes under finance, but not a pure finance role. So you don't have to get into if you have a basic understanding of accounting, that is enough. So you don't have to do financial modeling and stuff in the entry level roles.
About us that only, because we confuse with that stuff.
Yeah. It's slightly different from it. So what we do here is it's basically we support the investment bankers in every way possible, so that we can cater to the clients, and clients expect accuracy, which is paramount in this industry because we deal with large financial transactions, right? So in order to do that, there is no specific degree required, but if you are a BCom or BBA graduate, you can get into this industry easily.
Got it.
Apart from this, only degree is not enough. You have to do basic 3 months of courses, stating that you are capable of, you know something about the industry, which is investment banking, so that your resume will be considered for interviews.
So when you say that you wanted to build some hands-on experience, right? So what does this person should do? For example, what is the skill sets or the key major areas he need to develop if he wants to get into this?
So they need to, first of all, they need to have a good sense of understanding the data, because we get to see a lot of documents of investors and we need to go through that quickly. So you need to have attention to detail is paramount in this role, because you have to check each and every line where the investor is giving their information, from which country they are, what type of transaction they want to do. Attention to detail is paramount. And apart from this, what they have to do is, there are a couple of courses in the YouTube as well, but if you can get mentorship from a right mentor, so it takes there are various courses available in the internet which provides investment banking operations.
Great.
Yeah, it's like a 3 months course and you can get into it after that.
Okay, they can upskill themselves and they can directly start going for the organizations, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of companies you would suggest, let's say if I'm a fresher or if I'm a person who's planning to get into this domain, what kind of companies are there currently which are actually actively providing these opportunities? Which industry should I target? And even in the finance industry, there are multiple, right? Banking, like there are multiple fintech and all these things, right? What kind of
taxation?
Yeah, transactions and everything, right? So taxation also is there. So what kind of company should I target majorly so that I can easily get into this?
So in this type of thing, big fours are not of the, like, we should not aim for big fours, because they are more of auditing firms. And what we are doing is we are providing services to investment banks. So we have to target investment banks and fund administration companies. So I'll give you a couple of names such as State Street, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, all these investment banks, Northern Trust, and Apex.
Okay.
Citibank.
Wells Fargo is not investment banking, if I'm not sure. Wells Fargo is not investment banking. It's only a bank, I think.
No, it's a auditory bank, just like Deloitte and PwC, but they also have a division for the fund administration.
Got it.
So majorly the players are these: JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citco, State Street, and Altadomus, which they are also major.
Great.
So in India, mostly you can find these companies in Bangalore, Pune, and Mumbai.
Yeah, about that is very important because most people come from our tier 2 cities and everything, right? Okay, great, understood. So now, as you have given a basic understanding about what does a hedge fund operationalist does, how to get into this, now let's talk about your journey of your job search. So I think you upskilled yourself after you took a break also. I think we had a discussion that, Gireesh, let me learn my skills and get back. I think you did also. You learned your skills and you get back to me. So after you started with me, like in this whole journey, right? It's not easy for you because I've been working with you from the last couple of months. So when you go as a career gap candidate to the market, so tell me the ground reality. So what the ground reality, a lot of people think that it's impossible to shift. Nothing is like, it doesn't work, because even the people who are already currently working only is getting 40% hike, all these things, right? So first you tell me the ground reality. When you started the journey, when you started applying, what kind of challenges, what are the top 3 challenges you faced in this job search journey first?
Sure thing, Gireesh. So what I first faced is the type of resume, because resume gets there before you get to the company. So it's very, very important to tailor your resume accordingly. So that first we need to decide in which domain or which job roles you are applying to. Second, you have to go through a couple of job descriptions to get a idea that what are the skills the recruiters are looking for, and then compare with your resume, so that if there is a mismatch, you can upskill yourself and then add the skills or relevant keywords in your resume. So the first step I would say is tailoring, polishing your resume.
Good.
And there are a couple of multiple ways to do that in the internet, but if you follow a structured approach, that would be great, because if you take some points from one website, some other points from other websites, so it will be clumsy. Correct. So if you follow a particular approach, it would be better.
So what kind of
Then
challenges you faced in terms of conversation with the HRs? Because that's a major point which all these people have HR objection, right? You have career gap.
right.
So how did you actually handle them?
So first point is, as I was also skeptical, like though I have a career gap, how should I, whether my resume will be shortlisted or not. But after going through your modules, which is in LMS, and the like weekend calls, or we have calls, right? After that, and after grooming or tailoring the resume, then I started applying daily. Like as you have mentioned, the Naukri optimization and stuff. In the first couple of weeks, I didn't get any response, but then I stick to it when after in the weekly call when we discussed, and then you mentioned, then I was still onto it. And one thing I would say this, in this crucial market times, consistency is important. Even though you don't get a response, you have to apply daily. You have to do it again and again, so that the recruiter can reach out to you. So in the first same in my case. So during these 3 months, in the first month I was doing it consistently. I didn't get a response. Then from the second month I started getting noticed. So my Naukri appearances also started going high when we analyzed over the weekend. Then slowly the recruiters started calling me. Then when we had a chat, the main thing, first they used to see through my work experience. Then they used to realize that I have a gap. So it's not that recruiters already know that you have a gap. They first see that whether the resume is worthy or not.
Correct.
If they find the keywords, then only they will call you. Then while in the conversation they get to see. Then that's when they read it thoroughly, because the recruiters read it in very couple of seconds, right? Within 10 seconds they go through your resume in order to consider you for a call. So when they call, that's when they notice that whether this guy is currently working or he has a career gap.
Got it. So I think major takeaway that, so basically you are saying that your skill set and the way you're presenting on your resume matters most. Then comes the conversation with the HR and everything, right? Okay. So to people, to just give an idea, right? The amount of work you have put in. So just give me a brief on how many number of jobs you would have applied in the last 3 months.
I would say that I used to get the rejection mails. That is only more than 200.
Oh,
like sorry, we are going to move ahead from
200 rejection mails. Oh God.
And apart from that, the Naukri jobs, some we apply is direct easy apply in the Naukri. So that is not counted yet.
I got it.
So I think mostly I think it's 400 to 450 maybe.
50 jobs. People here apply 50 jobs and say I'm not getting interview calls. So one question I wanted to ask you, right? Applying 450 jobs, thinking only I'm getting crazy. It's very, very big number to achieve. It's very, very consistent, right? And I've seen one thing in your journey, right? So other people when I work with, they'll go like this. Someday they're like, Gireesh, yes, I will get an offer. And next day, they're like, next 1 week, they don't apply any jobs. They're like, nothing is happening. Nobody's replying and everything. But I think you have been more consistent enough. I think mostly consistent enough with this process. And you're not like going crazy. You're like little calmer when I can compare to other people. So what did you tell yourself, or what kind of mind space you are in that, okay, how did you maintain yourself this calm nature despite doing 460 job applications, getting rejected multiple times and everything?
So surely, Gireesh, like when I enrolled with you, I just had one thing in mind, just to cut the noise from the market, because I used to read, I used to spend more time on YouTube and internet only, and I used to get news from various sources that this is how the market is, this is how the jobs are, this company is laying off. So that's when I decided I have to follow a clear approach and like structured approach under a mentor. That's when I enrolled, I just cut the noise, and whatever you said or whatever was in the module, whatever the guidance was there, I just followed it blindly, so that I don't have enough time to go into that and just deviate my mind from it. So daily I used to do the task which was there, like apply 30 to 40 jobs daily on multiple portals. Then after that, optimizing my LinkedIn and reaching out to people. That's I think that has gained me a lot, because earlier I used to just use LinkedIn to search people, then or just go through their post and view their achievements, whatever they post. Then when I started, luckily I had premium as well, like LinkedIn premium. That has also helped me a lot to reach out to more people, the corporate, and the connections I built was were pretty useful. I got more referrals from LinkedIn rather than other portals.
Yes. Very good. I think that's a very good point. I keep talking in all the podcasts and everything, right? So let's talk about the journey with us, right? So you've, I think you're a part of the community for more than approximately 3 months plus, right? So if you can define, Gireesh, these are the top 3 things on a community level of after joining DHA. They're the top 3 things which helped me actually to get through this journey faster and able to get ahead. What are the top 3 learnings you had after joining DHA?
Sure. So after joining DHA, what I think the vision board, which you said on the day 1, vision board and the planner, that helped me a lot. That's when I didn't deviate from the goal. So I just kept my vision board as my wallpaper in my laptop. So whenever I used to boot, so I used to spend a lot of time on laptop. So that reminded me, and it made me stay on track.
Very good.
And second thing, the follow-up calls which we had weekly. During that also, initially I used to not report the issues whatever it had in the resume or the Naukri. Then in one call, when you said whenever you see one thing is not working, just immediately reach out to me. The availableness of you and Shivani as well. So whenever we have a problem, the quick response time you guys give. So that is more beneficial.
Correct. What about
the thing is the community and the alumni of the DHA, like already working data analyst or financial analyst somewhere. If they have any referral, they just keep it on the group, or if we have any doubts regarding the interview or assessment, anything, they are very much happy to help.
Great. And I think it's a very properly put answer as well. Okay. So now last couple of 2 questions I have, right? So I want to talk about one word called rejection. Okay, all well and said. Okay, you have been a part of community, you're focused and everything. But obviously, every rejection hurts. It's not that we are some human out of some superhumans that we don't have, right? So how do you deal with rejections? Because you're the person who deals with most rejections. 200 email rejection is crazy. People get 5 rejection emails. They're like, nothing is happening. Market is gone. I'm gone and everything. So even though all these things are there, so how do you define rejection according to you? And how did you actually took that rejection in this journey and converted into a positiveness? So what is your thoughts on rejection as a whole thing?
Oh, sure. So first, in the first month when I started applying, and then after 2 or 3 weeks when I used to get the rejection mails, I used to feel low. Then what is wrong, or is there something is in it? Then later I just when I thought over itself and I introspected the problem and stuff. Then as I said, I just wanted to cut the noise. I just had binary method. I have to apply the job. If I get shortlisted, then I had to get the interview. So I never thought of the rejection, what to do, because once we are getting rejected, we can't do anything. We can reply to the email and just say consider.
Yeah.
So being practical, I just thought that we cannot change the past, and we cannot do that. All we can do is analyze why did they rejected, what did I send, what is the point, did it match with the resume? And you gave one website, right, to check the JD job description and match with your resume. So that I started using frequently, because earlier in the first month I used to do only one or 2 types of resume. I used to apply for everywhere. Then later when I introspected, those rejections helped me to get better calls.
So rather than taking as a rejection personally, you took it as a feedback loop. And every time you got rejected after 10 emails, like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Where can we improve and everything? I think it's a very good mindset to have. Very good. So last one question I would love to ask, right? So if you wanted to give one suggestion or one advice to the people who are also struggling like you, or who used to struggle like you, they are also thinking all this AI is taking all jobs, market is not there, nothing will work out, HR is disconnecting my call, I'm getting rejected multiple times. They're going through a very rough phase in this job search journey, right? And obviously when you are not having job, family pressure and all these things will come off, right? So what is the one advice you would love to give those two people so that they can be focused on this journey?
So I would say that like technology and recruiting market or the job market, corporate world is always constantly changing. Because 10 years back, like in 2008 or 2010, if you take your resume printout and go to any office, there was walk-in available. Like you can see board outside. So walk-in drive is there. Please participate. So after 10 years, what we are seeing is we are like attending the interviews on Zoom call. So due to technology, the recruiting part is also dynamically changing. Then we saw that recruiting process is also changed due to ATS. I think everyone knows about it. So earlier people used to scan manually check the resume, but now ATS is being implemented. So I would just suggest that you have to know that how you have to look from the recruiter perspective, what kind of candidates they are looking for, and what methods they apply, where in which market they scout the right candidates. Like there are multiple portals like LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, and not so famous, but the recruiters are active there.
Yes.
So you have to know about the areas like marketplace where recruiters can find you.
Got it. Makes sense. Got it. Superb. So, last one question before we wind up. Last one question. So, a lot of people, like when you said, right, technology is already there. So they can go to ChatGPT. They can ask, like, prepare me the best ATS resume. They can go to ChatGPT, or they can go to AI tools. There are a lot of AI tools which are taking mock interviews also. I've seen Google mock interviews and everything, right? So then why should a person, they may be thinking, right, Gireesh, everything is available on internet. AI is there. YouTube is there. I can learn technical skills. I can practice with AI. I can buy a premium subscription of all the AI tools and it will help me to write a code. So then why do I need a personal mentorship or a guidance with any person, for a matter of fact, to get a better hike in my job career? So what do you suggest to people who feel that, Gireesh, I can do it by myself? No, why should I take somebody's help? So what is your thought process on it? And why did you not go with this approach ki I will do everything by myself? Rather, I will be okay to take help.
So when the GPT model was widely public, I started using that as well, as you suggested. In one month, not even 1 month, 2 weeks I used it. As you said, use the keywords and do that. But it was time consuming. Time is very important in this thing. And second point is the yield that the GPT model, any models gives us is not up to the mark as of now. Even with the pro versions, again, you have to upload the resume every time. It's a time consuming process. I believe that the technology is not yet advanced that it can give you the suggestions or whatever is there. So you have to do multiple things manually. Second point is, at the end of the day, humans are doing the job there. Not the AI is not fully. The companies are not fully adapted to AI. End of the day, again, human is being hired and they are doing the job. So they know the best that how the interview goes, what are the questions they might ask. And apart from that, the behavior questions are also there, which GPT models will give a standard answer, but not catered to your situation or your profile. So in my case, I have a career gap. So AI cannot answer that. It will give a template answer, whatever it was. And the recruiter might catch it off easily.
Yeah.
So if you brief your situation or explain your situation to any mentor, they can be able to guide you with lots of, because they have mentored a couple of other candidates as well, and they might have gone through the scenario, and they may be able to advise you better. So I think, as I said, the recruiting market is always evolving, and we need to stay updated. Either you need to stay updated or take it under upskill yourself under a guidance of a mentor. So that's. I think it was never late. I think I was late to the party, but I realized as soon as I enrolled to the coaching.
I think when you started, you're very clear, and when you implemented also, you're very clear. Of course, there are up and down, but you're very clear in the execution. I think that's what you have got the result. Fine. I think most of the questions are completed from my side. So I hope, guys, you have got enough amount of value from the concept of what exactly a hedge fund analyst does, from that roles and responsibilities to what exactly Ajay has done to overcome the challenges and got the result as well. I hope this inspired you a lot. And if you're somebody who is actually struggling right now in this job market, keep at it like Ajay has done. Take anybody's guidance, your friends, your seniors, your colleagues, but take guidance, because asking for help is never putting yourself down, or it is not a bad thing. So ask for help. And second thing which Ajay has said is sticking to not noise to the process. right? And in my community, I use a rule called DML, which is Dimak Mat Lagao, right? So where I tell people, please don't use your brain, just get into the game. So I think he has done pretty well. I hope this podcast has given you some complete insights. Share this video with your friends who really wants to hear this and take this as an inspiration point, right? And Ajay, I wish you all the best for your next upcoming journey. Be a part of the DHA community, help other people, because like how you watched one video and you came here, a lot of people will be watching your success story and also wanted to become like you. So I hope you'll also help with the community. Thank you so much once again for doing this. Okay, and I'm wishing you more offer letters with more hikes also. Cool.
Thank you so much, Gireesh. Yeah.
Thank you.